Hello, good morning everybody. I am Dr. Madhuri Chatterjee from BBT Government College, Chimanpura, and we will be starting with, I had already introduced the 12 tenses and the kind of way you have to go with the present, past and future, and present, present perfect, present continuous and present perfect continuous. That is how you are going to the four areas of tenses. But I'll go to the first come first, which is a simple present tense. Now, if you want to talk about an action which is happening in the present moment, what is happening now, what you're doing presently, I'm standing, I'm sitting, I'm walking, I'm talking, whatever it is, you will be using the simple present tense. I sit, in fact, even forget that ing thing. I sit, I talk, I walk, I whatever. This is a tense commonly used with the English language and comes with its own set of grammar rules. It is important to understand these rules and know how to use them so that your speech is clear and comprehensive. So you start with these small things. I see, I walk, I go, he comes, he. The simple present tense of English language verb is more complicated than the name suggests. In English grammar, the simple present tense is one of the verb forms associated with the present tense. Now, as I had again told you earlier, that the sentence can be divided in a way, the sentences are always divided into the four areas of the sentences. First of all, you have the statement form when you are not introducing anything or not commanding anything, you're just making a statement. I go to the college every day. So I go to the college every day. Simple. That's a statement form. Then you have the interrogative form. Interrogative form means a question form. There's an interrogation. There's a question. So are you going to the college? That is the interrogative form. But when you say there's an imperative form, imperative, the third one is of course the imperative form. The imperative form means, making a command or a request. So suppose you say, do go to the college. So there is a kind of a plea or there can be a command. So do go to the college. So this is imperative form. And the exclamatory form is the sudden expression, which is another way. I've reached the college. Or hurrah, I have reached the college. So that is the exclamatory form. So these are the four ways you divide a sentence. Now we go along and we go to the present tense, which is used for following four general cases. First, as I said, to express facts, general statements of truth, and common sense ideas that everybody knows. To express phrase, I see birds, I see trees, I see this. He walks to the college, he goes to the college. So there are simple facts, okay, simple statements of truth. To state habits. So state habits, I speak the truth. That's a habit or a custom, and that is also expressed in present tense. To describe future plans and events, or to tell jokes and stories and sporting events. So India won against Australia. That's a fact. So India won against Australia. The key thing that simple present tense verbs are not used for is to talk about an action that subject is performing in the present. The usage is more geared towards present participles. Okay, the first person, second person, and third person plural verbs are straightforward. This also I have explained when I was doing nouns with you. First person singular is I, plural we. Second person you, and you plural is again you, and third person is he, she, and the plural is they. So that is the frequency, and that is something you have to remember and keep it in your mind. The first person, second person, and third person plural regular verbs are straightforward and are not just like the infinite form of the verb. The third person singular has a couple rules associated with it that makes it bit of a memorization. That is, you have to ratify it, you have to remember it, you have to memorize it, but become second nature through repetitions. To the most word, you have to generally add s. To verbs that end in s or double s or sh, you have to add es, and to verbs that end in y, you have to add ies. And this is also something we have done in adjectives, if you remember. So now let's practice what you need. Present simple tense. I would be giving you a lot of exercises, so not to worry. Present simple tense, to be, and to be is am is an r. Okay. So s stands for subject, and it's an affirmative sentence. It's just a statement, simple statement. So subject S plus am or is or are. So there when you are singular, so is, and then it's a predicate which is, so this is the example, he is a doctor. So he is the subject, is of course you can see the tense you are going to use, and doctor is the predicate. Similarly, if you have a negative sentence or a statement, he isn't a doctor, is not a doctor. Again the same rule applies, subject plus am, are, is, whatever, plus not plus predicate. Okay, he isn't a doctor. Now as I just said, there is an interrogative sentence when there is a questioning. Very simple sentence I picked up so that it is becomes very easy for you to understand. So am or is or are again. Now the subject goes into the center and then there is a predicate. So the question is, because you are questioning, interrogative is a question form, so is he a doctor? Okay, is he a teacher? Is he a professor? So is, okay, so that is the interrogative form. Then we come to simple present tense with other verbs, and again coming to the affirmative sentence. So subject, again subject will come in the front, and then verb, and then the object. So we like tea, example, we like tea. So what is the we is the subject here, like is of course the verb which you are using, and tea is the object here. Negative sentence, we do not like tea. Okay, we don't like tea, we don't like tea. So again subject comes in the front, and again the form of verbs do, does, and don't, plus verb plus object. And coming to interrogative sentence, there's a questioning. So again, do you like tea? Do you, the does form comes first, and then the verb do you like, and the tea is the object which comes in the last. So interrogative form again, is he a doctor? We like tea, simple present tense. Negative, we don't like tea, and the objective form. Now this is the rule you have to go by. This is the simple rule you have to go by. And now in the third lecture I will start giving you some exercises so that you understand better. And I have already explained, try and use the things which you see around you, and try to make simple 2 word 3 word sentences so that you understand simple present tense. Okay, thank you so much.